What up, y'all? OG with it. Back with this rebuilding the Browns fucking walkthrough, I guess is the best way to put it. Knew everything. I'm taking over the ownership spot. I already uploaded this shit once and it got taken down because of the background music copyright shit. So you're gonna have to listen to me talk or just click off the video. But if you do that, let me get a like though, 'cause that'd be dope. There's also this is gonna be a series. I've been working on this for a while. I'm a big football guy, and so it's gonna be fun if you ask me. But I don't know. Check them out if you feel so inclined. The new owner taking over though, man. Dr. Shrimp, Puerto Rico. If y'all know where that's actually from, hit me up in the comments, man, or just subscribe to this mug. Or hey, give it a like if you know who he is. What TV show is it from? Um, yeah, man, we're this first episode's all just gonna be roster moves and shit. Um, Nothing else really more than that. It's because it's kind of spreading it out until there's gonna be a couple videos for like the game actually starts, which is kind of just I don't know, the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to make it like as realistic as possible, so I wanted to make it I wanted to make it like kind of, I don't know, just show you like I don't know, man, the most realistic way possible of actually doing this shit. So yeah. And it's great because I pulled a total Browns move when it comes to the draft and a quarterback. But speaking of quarterbacks, man, this shit offseason's gonna be fucking crazy. I don't think anybody expected Kirk Cousins to actually be a free agent. So I mean, obviously he is, like, as far as like quarterbacks go, he's the fucking cream of the crop this year. I mean, he's gonna get a lot of money. I mean, the real question is where he's actually gonna go. So I mean, if you ask me, it's gonna come down to fucking not Washington. I'm sorry, not Washington. It's gonna come to New York, Arizona, Cleveland, or I wouldn't be surprised if Jacksonville made a play. I really wouldn't. But I'm gonna going through like scenarios for each. Ooh, and Denver. You can't forget Denver. I think Denver. I think Denver right now is probably the favorite because I mean, if you're Jacksonville, you can't have fucking Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles is like a $19 million cap hit this year, and Kirk Cousins is probably gonna be pretty fucking high too. So I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. But if you're Denver, and your defense is still pretty legit, and they got about, I don't know, man, they got a couple years left of that defense still being really good, and it's got Demaryius Thomas. They're probably gonna lose Manny Sanders, but I mean that's obviously, defense wins championships, and he said his main goal is to win, so I think it's a good spot. Arizona, I mean, I feel like it's probably the best place to live out of the teams that are gonna offer him. I mean, I've been to Arizona. Arizona's dope. So and they can offer him, and they got Larry Fitzgerald. So, and the defense isn't bad down there either, man. They got Tyrann Mathieu. They got Peterson. I mean, they're a good. I wouldn't be surprised. See what about Cleveland, dude. Cleveland's a dark horse, man. They really are, because here's the thing. If I'm him, I'm looking at it, it's like, they got picks on picks, and they got two of the top four. Get a quarterback, draft Barkley 1, or trade away that 1 to a team that wants a quarterback. You can get Barkley with that 4th, and they could take fucking Ridley from Bama. They could take anybody on defense that they want. I mean, and they got the most money to spend, dude. I think that would actually be really fucking interesting if he went there. Obviously, they'd have to. I mean, if I'm him and Cleveland comes to me, it's like, alright, yo, like, we gotta have. Like, I need fucking what you're gonna do with the draft. I need a fucking game plan. I mean, obviously, if he goes to Cleveland, he's the highest paid quarterback in the league. I think there's this money, with as much money as they have. I mean, that's just what's gonna have to happen. But um, I also think that you have to have just such a good, in-depth game plan of what you're going to do to actually put him in a position to win. Because I think Cleveland's close. They get a good quarterback. Cousins isn't an elite quarterback. He's probably probably top 10, but he's not. I kind of look at him like an Alex Smith. He hasn't won anything yet. He's not going to blow you anything, but he also hasn't won anything. And then last, though, New York, man. New York, the Jets were a lot better this year than I think a lot of people fucking thought they were going to be, man. And then with Josh McCown playing quarterback, and then they lost a couple games that they should have won too. So I mean, he could say, hey, that fucking evil empire in New England's about to be done. They got maybe 2 or 3 years left tops, and and who knows, Brady could fall off the face of the earth next year. Excuse me, like 42. So that's an interesting. If I put money on, I'd say he's probably going to Denver, but for now, that's where we're at. And how about fucking Alex Smith going to Washington? It's not even the fact that he went to Washington. It's the fact that they gave him $71 fucking million guaranteed, which is absolutely ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, he's a good quarterback, but he's getting more money guaranteed than fucking Big Ben's getting less money guaranteed than that. I mean, come on. I think went a little crazy with the guaranteed money, but they got a guy that they think is going to help them become a consistent playoff team, and they locked him in, man. Good for them. We'll have to see how that turns out. I think the real interesting part of this year's not free agent class, this year's quarterback frenzy in the offseason, if you will, is going to be Nick Foles, dude. Like, he earned himself a starting spot. He's going to start somewhere in the NFL next year. I don't know where, but he played so fucking well. That it's just someone's gonna take a fly. I think Arizona might. I think Cleveland might. Yeah, man. Buffalo could be a landing spot for somebody. Yeah, man. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I think the draft, though, dude, I mean, if you take, Cleveland, what Cleveland does, I think Cleveland's probably going to end up taking a quarterback one. I don't see them pulling off Kirk Cousins, and even if they do get Nick Foles, I don't know. If you make a trade for Nick Foles, I mean, you kind of gotta. He only played for half the year this year. I mean, you still gotta. You still gotta draft somebody. You just do. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Yeah, man, that's just. I think Cleveland's ended up taking a quarterback. Like the Giants are definitely taking a quarterback. Eli's fucking definitely slowing down. I don't know. Eli's decently. I think Eli's gonna get in the Hall of Fame at some point, especially because he beat Brady twice. But he's slowing down. Definitely slowing down. I think they end up taking somebody. I don't know. I think the Browns are gonna take Josh Allen. I really do, just due to the fact that I don't know, man. The measurables, the intangibles, I guess his size, his arm. He's the best arm in the draft. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I think Rosen probably goes 2, and then Darnold's probably gonna be the 3rd quarterback off the board. And there's a lot of teams that end up needing them. I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona traded up. I could see Buffalo trading up. I could honestly see Miami moving on from Tannehill. Yeah, man. I mean, it's such a deep quarterback class. And top guys are good. Baker Mayfield's not gonna go all that terribly high. Speaking of that, he could end up with the Saints. He's very talent-wise, man, very similar to Drew Brees. I think I like the arm strength. I like the competitiveness in both of them. They're both fucking like they're both short, but I think there's more to it than that. Yep. Who hit me up in that comment? Who y'all think is gonna be the best out of the rookie quarterbacks? Like out of those like top like four guys of Allen, Mayfield, Darnold, and Rosen. Who do you think is gonna be the best quarterback out of the bunch? That's that's really what I guess that's I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be Baker. I really do. I mean, just watching him throughout the course of the year, he's the kind of guy. I fucking just fell in love with him, man. Like he's a gamer. I mean, he's the kind of guy that you want on your team 10 times out of 10. Like, I mean, sure, Allen, has all those intangibles. The size, the mobility, the arm strength. I mean, sure, but he's not Baker Mayfield. That's gonna do whatever it fucking takes to beat you. And Georgia had probably the best defense in the country this year, and he just whooped them over in that bowl game. I mean, dude, he's so good, and he's a fucking gamer, man. That's the best thing about him. Anybody that grabs their dick and says "fuck you" on national television gets my vote. I mean, he's one of those guys where he's on from the moment he gets to the stadium. He's on, and you fucking know he's there, and you know he's on. I mean, shit, his game starts when they get off the plane. If there's a camera on, or someone who's gonna ask him a question, he's doing whatever it fucking takes to fucking get in the defense's head for the next game. That's why I like him so much, man. I mean, it's kind of like if y'all saw Creed, the boxing movie, when him and Rocky were getting ready for the first big interview with Pretty Ricky, and he's like, the fight starts as soon as he walks through them doors. He's gonna hit you he's gonna turn it on for you. He's gonna hit you with it. And dude, that's how Baker is. Once Baker gets in the fucking door, it's fucking go time, man. I don't know. I think he's gonna be very good, and I think he's gonna be good for a long time. The last little, I gotta kill another minute here, but the last little thought that I had for the off season is, will the Dolphins move on from Ryan Tannehill? I mean, yeah, he's been decent, but he hasn't been the game changer type quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not. I don't think he's what you expect a first round quarterback to be. And like, there's questions on whether or not he's actually a fucking franchise quarterback. So, do you move on from him, try to flip him somewhere? And I mean, they're in that Baker Mayfield range for quarterbacks. They really are. So I mean, there's a possibility, man. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think that if you could take Baker Mayfield over Tannehill, I think you do it. I just think that's where the talent is. I think Mayfield's probably going to be a better pro. Nothing against Tannehill. I mean, he's put up some good years. I don't know if he's going to win you anything. That's just my thought process on it. Yeah, man. Comment whatever you think about quarterbacks, man. Any hot takes you got? Who do you think's going to do what? Who's going to go with one overall? Where do you think Cousins going to go? Comment that shit down below. Oh yeah, I signed Gronk right here, just so I could hashtag Gronk in the in the tag. Try to get some more views on it, but just hit me up, man. Let me know what y'all think's gonna happen. Also, comment any more video ideas, anything else y'all want to see. Just let me know, man. Stay healthy, y'all, and God bless.